Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this match play game of Data Scribe Salvage between the Salamanders and the Tyranids. So Data Scribe Salvage, it's the third mission in the new GT pack. It's a bit like what Vital Intelligence used to be. So the deployment is going to be sort of a weird sort of triangle shape in each opposite corners, so it's going to look a little bit like that. There are 4 objective markers diagonally across the centre of the board like that, and there is 1 in each deployment zone, sort of underneath these big rocks here. You can just about get to the objective if you're in front of or behind the rocks, and then the other ones are sort of in and out the ruins in the centre like that. It's a mission where you need at least 2 objectives to score 4 points, 3 objectives for 8, and then an extra 4 if you have more than your opponent at the start of your command phase, starting from about around 2. And if you want the extra primary points, there's an action that you can do called Data Intercept or Data Terminal or something. Basically, if you have a unit on your home objective, it can do an action. At the start of your next turn in the command phase, you get a number of points equal to the number of objective markers you control. So it's a bit like the old action used to be in Vital Intelligence that no one probably ever took because it wasn't very good. But there we go, we have to take it now, it's part of the mission. So that's that. It's also a mission where if you have an objective secured unit on an objective, that objective is yours until it gets taken from you, even if you move away from it. So it's sticky objectives for OBSEC units, which is nice, but you still probably want to stay on the objectives anyway to make sure it doesn't get taken from by the opponent, because if you walk off of it, it's yours until your opponents then take it back. So yeah, that's that. So that's the mission. As for the terrain, as you can see, we've got ruins all across the centre like that. The footprint of the ruins is by the sort of MDF floor parts of the ruins. They're all going to be obscuring, light cover, breachable, scalable, defensible, all the ables, like that. That's 2 separate ruins. That's 2 separate ruins, and likewise over there. The big rocks are just line of sight blocking. Even if there's like a little gap between them, I'm classing it as completely line of sight blocking for the whole rock. So that's that. And if you like your content and you want to see more, press like. Let me know you like it. If you don't like it, press don't like. If you want to see more of it, hit subscribe so you don't miss any. There's a battle report normally every week. If you want to support the channel more, you can check us out at Heretic Dave 40k on Patreon and also on Instagram. I'll put all the links below. On Instagram, I normally put pictures up most days, either of battle report pictures or pictures of my armies and stuff. But there we go. Right, so on to the guest for today.
Hello.
It's Dan, or Dawn's Apothecary on Instagram, if you want to check out his cool-looking salamanders, or storm giants.
Yeah.
Which is Salamander Successors,
yes,
or something like that. I've got my Tyranids. We'll go for them in a mix. There's lots of them. Do you want to go through yours first?
Yeah, there's a few less.
Yeah, just a few.
So, in slight change from previous lists that people might have seen, essentially this is now all Gravis, so all 7th Company for my army, and all the characters are kind of either converted or bulked up in some way just to make them look a little bit more hefty and in keeping with that. So Salamanders, so bonuses sort of +1 to wound with Flamer and Melter weapons, which we keep as successors. But rather than running Inheritors, which is what I've run previously, I'm going to run Rapid Assault and Warded as their successor traits. So kind of able to advance and fire assault weapons without penalty, and then a 5+ shrug for mortal wounds, which might be helpful against this army.
Yeah, and the +1 wound is when you're in the tactical doctrine,
tactical,
isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's with Flamer and Metal weapons.
Yep. Which
of which, a few. Yes.
So if I can, I'll go along the front, and then so cool. We've got so this would be the Indomitus Lieutenant, but he's kind of converted from a Gravis model to kind of give him a bit more bulk. And then beside him we've got the Captain, who is our Warlord. He's got Lord of Fire, which allows me to reroll number of shots with Flamer weapons, and he's also got the Promethean Plate, which gives him essentially transhuman permanently. Librarian, so just standard Librarian. Got 2 of the Salamanders
Psychic powers.
Psychic powers, yeah. It's been a long day.
Worms.
So he could basically both casts on 6s, possibly 7s, depending on where I am on the board today. And
Yep.
+1 toughness and -1 to hit and -1 to charge with the second power. Chief Apothecary, selfless healer, fairly standard for a heavy infantry list. And then the Master of the Forge, who is going to hopefully support the 2 guys at the back. We've got 2 units of aggressors, 1 unit of 5 with bolters, a unit of 6 with the flamers, 2 units of the assault melter rifle eradicators, 2 units of heavy intercessors, so it's 2 patrols making this up, mainly because I haven't got a 3rd unit of heavy intercessors yet. And they're carrying the assault variants as well. And then change from the previous tank that I bought, so I've got the Reaper Gladiator, so this one with all the anti-infantry, so lots of shots, hopefully kind of deal with lots of chaff. And then the new addition, so the new model Syndrome, will be the Leviathan, who, in keeping with the rest of the theme of the armour, he's equipped with flamers in his chest, and the Cyclonic Melter Lance, and the Siege Drill.
Yeah. And there's a melter in the siege drill as well, isn't there?
Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
which is quite nice. Did you give him any of the missiles, or did you not have points for the missiles?
I think he might have 1.
Okay.
It was kind of a pretty on the nose list in terms of points.
Yeah, I think it's an extra 5 points per missile or something. Cool. Okay.
So he's got 2.
Got 2. Nice. Okay, so he's already fired one off somewhere.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so that's the Storm Giants. And yeah, if you want to see more photos from Dan, I'll put a link below for Instagram. You've got loads of pictures of these guys, and also orcs. You starting orcs
So
or
orcs
something?
are on their way. We've been sidetracked by a bit of Age of Sigmar, but they're eventually going to get there.
Cool. Okay. So moving on to the Tyranids. So I'm using Leviathan for my High Fleet Kaiju because they're arguably better than Kronos now. So it's a battalion. I'm going to start with the big things at the back because they're just big things at the back. So I've got an X-Crime because they're useful. Only the one today though. So he's going to sit at the back and shoot things. Next thing I've got my Flying Hive Tyrant, who is my Warlord. But I didn't give him a Warlord trait, or at least the standard Warlord trait. I've given him an adaptive physiology for murderous size. So his monstrous running claws have extra strength, AP, and damage, which is nice. He's also got a heavy venom cannon. I gave him the relic something carapace. He's -1 a wound, which is really nice. And I then paid a CP to give him a Leviathan Warlord trait, Swarm Leader, so he can point at an infantry, beast, or swarm unit and give them reroll hits. Hive Guard. Its psychic powers are Onslaught and Catalyst, so he can give a unit a 5-up shrug, and he can make a unit advance and charge. Speaking about shrugs, Leviathan's thing is if a unit is within 6 of a Synapse unit, they get a 6-up shrug, and that's against all wounds. As for Synapse units, I've got the Hive Tyrant, the Trigon Prime, the Brain Bugs, and the 2 characters at the front. So they're all Synapse. Also for Tyranids, all my Synapse units have Shadow in the Warp. So if an enemy psych is within 18 inches, they get -1 to their cast. So that's a bit about Tyranids. Next to him at the back, I've got my Trigon Prime. He's got the monstrous Siren Talons and his Biopulse shooting out your mouth thing. He's going to be starting underground. He's going to be burrowing up, and I gave him murderous size as well, so X strength, AP, and damage on his Siren Talons. So he's going to have essentially lots of melter shots in combat, which is nice. And I've given him a relic. I can't remember the name of it. It's spelt really weird. It's the relic glands essentially. So on the charge, he can roll 3d6 and pick the 2 highest, because he really needs to make his 9-inch charge when he pops up. In front of them, I've got a unit of 6 Hive Guard, because unit of 6 Hive Guard with impaler cannons, obviously, so they can shoot around corners, lots of shots, lots of damage. Don't really need to say much more about them. A unit of 3 Ripper Swarms, because I had some points left over and they can burn the ground and they're OBSEC and they can be really, really annoying. A unit of 6 Zoanthropes. So they're brain bugs. They get really good smite when there's lots of them, and they've got Psychic Scream as well, which is like another smite. So they're going to be dishing out mortal wounds to whatever's near me. Luckily, your salamanders have got a 5 shrug to those today, which is going to come in handy. And I've given them their Synaptic Link, so they can cast on 3d6, picking the 2 highest. Just remember another Synaptic Link. I gave the Trigon Prime his one, so he can tell a unit to fall back, shoot, and charge. It will probably be himself. All my troops, I've got 3 units of 10 termagants just to run around being a nuisance, sitting on objectives. I have a bigger unit of Gene Stealers, there's 5 of them, and a small unit of Gene Stealers of 5. Gene Stealers can advance and charge, so that's nice. They're not bad in combat. The Gene Stealer cult ones are better at the moment, but hopefully these will get better soon as well. And at the front I have a Broodlord and a Swarm Lord. So the Broodlord buffs the Gene Stealers if he's near them, they get +1 to hit. And he's got Smite and Onslaught as his powers. And his Synaptic Link is he can point at a unit and they get light cover and dense cover if they're more than 12 inches away, which is nice. I've got a Swarm Lord, good in combat, durable in combat, lots of swords, and he's got the Horror and Paroxysm for his powers, so I can point at a unit and it gets -1 to hit me, and Paroxysm makes a unit fight last, which is nice. So that's the Tyranids. I think I've covered everything. On to secondary objectives and things, I guess. So the Tyranids, I'm going to try out the new Tyranids secondary. Synaptic Insight, I don't know if it's any good or not, but it might be okay against you because all of your stuff has at least 3 wounds.
Yep.
But essentially I need to kill things with Synapse units. And the most killy things I've got in the list are arguably not Synapse units. Because I've got. But okay, I'm going to give it a go. Just to prove the theory that it's probably not that good. Engaging all fronts because I'm going to be quick. I'm going to be everywhere. I should be able to get some points on that at least. And Psychic Interrogation because I've got lots of Psychers. And you've got lots of characters.
Yeah.
So if I'm within 24 inches with one of my Psychic characters, so one of your characters, so that my brain bugs can't do it because they're not characters. I think it's like Warp Charge 4 or something. Warp Charge 4, if I get it off, I get 3 points, which is nice.
It's tasty.
It's a psychic action though, so I can't do that and another psychic power. But I've got enough psychers to be able to do that, hopefully. So, yes. And you don't need line of sight for psychic interrogation anymore either, so I can sit behind a wall and just interrogate you from a distance, which is nice.
Just make me rather unsettled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give you nightmares. And your secondaries, you're going to go with Oath of Moment.
So Oath of Moment, because essentially we're going to try to be heading out into the middle of the board anyway.
Yeah.
We're going to try and double down on that with Investigate Signals. So
Yes.
that's been revised with the chapter approved 2022.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit more doable because you can still be in the middle of the board at the beginning, but I just need to get you off of the middle of the board by the end of my turn.
Yeah.
And then the third one is, it was a little bit of a toss-up, but we think probably the list you've got probably favours Assassinate very slightly.
Yeah, I've got 4 characters, and I'm not really going to be wanting to hide them too much.
No. Especially if you're trying to kill off my stuff with them. So
Yes.
we'll give that a go.
Cool. Okay, so you want to kill my characters, and of course you get points for killing characters with Oath as well, actually.
Yeah.
So you want to kill characters, hunker down in the middle of the board, and yeah, that's about it, really.
Yeah. Survive.
And then obviously have the objectives. So yes, that's the armies, that's secondaries. I think all we need to do now is roll for defender and attacker, and then do deployment and things. Yeah. Okay, so for the defender attacker roll off, after you, sir, it's a roll that doesn't matter. Okay, well you can choose, you want to be defender or attacker. If you defend, you can pick which side you want to be.
I will defend, and I'll take the side to your left.
Okay, so your Salamanders are going to be over here. Tyranids over there. You're going to deploy first. We'll alternate, and we'll be back. Okay, here we are after deployment. So as we can see, we have the Storm Giants hiding here, or technically positioned, and the Tyranids are over there. Dan, would you like to run through your deployment?
Sure. So this is not clever.
Okay.
I've got 2 units of OBSEC. So one of them is holding my rear field objective. We've got every other Gravis body on the other side, wrapped around the apothecary, the lieutenant, and the captain, with the exception of my librarian and my tech marine, who are currently using the Reaper as a shield. And then that's being backed up by the dreadnought in behind it.
I think that's fairly clever, to be fair. It's cleverer than having the tech marine over here.
Definitely, yes.
Yes. And you've castled up around your apothecary with lots of toughness 5 free wound guys. That makes perfect sense to me. And because you're slow, you're essentially refusing a flank.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, because you haven't got enough units to go everywhere.
No, definitely not.
So you're going to go for here, in the middle, and hopefully not die, I guess.
Yep.
Cool, okay. Tyranids, they're everywhere. So across the front line, from left to right, I've got Termagants, Gene Stealers, and then Gene Stealers swarming out between the rocks here, because that looks cool. There's a Broodlord and a Swarmlord nearby to help them out. More Termagants hiding behind the rock here, because they are cowardly, they're Termagants. Brainbugs over here, because you've got lots of infantry over there I want to smite for my Synaptic Link. Synaptic Insight secondary.
Yeah.
Killing models with 3 wounds with synapse units? Yeah, I can do that. And you'll deny the witches all the way over there, which is nice. And then behind the big rock, I've put everything else, basically. So, Termagants on the home objective to do the actions similar to your intercessors. Hive Guard because they can shoot around corners. And my Hive Tyrant's quick, he can fly. If I need to, I can just jump over the rock. And my X-Screen can just pop out and shoot something. Although most of the things he wants to shoot at are probably all the way over there now. But okay. I didn't know that when I was putting him down there. So that's that. I think we just have to roll to see who goes first now.
Yep.
And then we can crack on. So after you, sir, as you are the guest. It's a 1. Oh, well. To be fair, for moment's better if you go second, though, to be fair. So it's not all bad. Because you are going second. So Tyranids Turn 1, we'll be back after the movement phase. Okay, we're back after the Tyranids command and movement phase. Let's run through what happened. A lot of thought went into it because I was lining up, scoring points basically. Zoanthropes advanced into the building here to start the smite train essentially. Big Blob of Gene Stealers advanced onto that objective, and I think that was the advance I re-rolled as well. I think I spent my command point on that. The Broodlord followed them. The Termagants followed them slowly. And the Swarmlord has followed them up as well. Behind here, I've shuffled my Termagants a little bit. They're going to start doing the data intercept action, or whatever it's called. That will complete the end of my turn, and then I'll get a number of points equal to the amount of objective markers that I'm on at the end of my turn, which are in no man's land, which currently is 4, so that's nice. I've got 6 Hive Guard here. They have moved, so I can get them all in range, so they can be -1 to hit, but that's fine, because my Hive Tyrant gave full rerolls before he flew off over there. So that's fine. The X-Cream popped out here. I will be spending a CP on something Devastation, whatever it is, to make him count as remaining stationary. So that's him. He's got a bead on your tank. And then over here, more advancing with the Termagants and the Gene Stealers to get on the objectives. So lots of advancing, lots of movement. And now I'm going to begin psychicking you, or whatever the correct phrase should be. But I'm going to start off with a psychic interrogation with my Broodlord, because he's just about in range of your captain, and he's out of deny range from your librarian, which is nice. And I need a 4? Yeah, warp charge 4. So let's do that. It's gone off. You have no way of denying it. That's 3 points for me. Just like that.
Doesn't seem like a bad secondary, is it?
It's not now. It used to be 18 inches and you need line of sight. Then it went to 24 inches and you need line of sight. Now it's just 24 inches, don't need line of sight. Because I think they discovered people weren't taking Warcraft secondaries because they were rubbish. Except for a Bore the Witch if you face Grey Knights or something. But yeah, so they've actually made them an option now, which is nice. So that's him. That's him done. He can't do any more psychic powers because he's just done a psychic action. I'm going to move over to the Zoanthropes now. They're going to start smiting and stuff, and they're going to be hitting your heavy intercessor dude standing there. So they're going to be rolling 3d6 and picking the 2 highest for their smite. I haven't got any Neurotropes or anything, so that's just going to be a 6. So it does go off. But annoyingly, it's not a super smite or anything. But it will be D3 plus 3, because there's 6 of them in the unit. That's 6. And you are in range. Oh, it doesn't matter about this cost free, does it? Because you get your shrugs anyway.
More warded.
Yeah, you're warded.
So look at the 5s.
So you shrug one of them.
1.
And that's 1 dead and 1 on a wound.
Yep.
And then I will suck it, scream at them. Okay, ah! And that's gone off as well, because that's a 5. God, it's lucky I'm casting on 3d6 picking the 2 highs, isn't it? Because the rolls would have been great. And that's just d3. So that's an extra 1. So I've killed 2 guys, basically. Okay, cool. Where are we going to go now? Let's go over to... Okay, onto the Flying Hive Tyrant. He's going to do Catalyst, which is a 5-up shrug, and he's going to put it on my Gene Stealers. He needs a 6. And that doesn't go off. Do I spend a CP on that? Do they need it? They probably do, to be fair. I'm going to spend a CP and re-roll that. Because they're going to be completely lit up like a Christmas tree in a minute, I'm sure of it. Oh. Okay, well it's gone off, but I've perils. Okay. D3 mortal wounds on the Hive Tyrant. For 1. I can shrug it on a 6, because he's Leviathan. Okay, so he's lost a wound. Okay, fine. Mark that up in a second. The Swarm Lord's powers are out of range and I can't see things, so that's the psychic phase done. Okay, the shooting phase is going to begin with the Hive Guard at the back. I've spent a CP on, I can't remember the name of it, it's one where I get exploding 6s to hit. All the Hive Guard are in range of this tank here. They're -1 hit because they moved, so there's no point popping smoke or anything. So I'm going to start shooting you. So I'm going to be hitting on 4s. And rerolling everything because the Hive Tyrant told them to shoot better, which is just as well, because I've only hit 3 times so far.
I don't know what everyone's worried about.
That's a bit better. Okay, so it's strength 8, and your tank's toughness 8, so 4s. That's okay. Oh, I forgot about the 6s to hit. We're exploding. Never mind. No, it was on the hit rolls, not the wound rolls.
Yeah, on the wound roll, on the hit rolls, there's 3.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
I completely forgot. Okay, so I'll roll 3 more wounds. Oh, okay. At least one of us was paying attention, right? Okay, so, so that's 7 at -2.
So 7 5-ups.
That's not bad.
That's a very good roll.
2 go for this. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, so 2 go through, 2d3. So 1, 2, 3 wounds off your tank. Okay, well that was underwhelming. Oh dear. Okay, well my Hive Tyrant's only got 1 target, so he's going to shoot at your tank.
And now he's going to pop smoke.
And now he's going to pop smoke. Yeah, so the Hive Tyrant's going to be hitting on 4s now, I believe. He's got D3 shots with his Venom Cannon. 2. He's going to be hitting you on 4s now. He's hit once. Smoke help, the other one was a 3. And then strength 9, so that wounds. It's -2 and then 3 damage. So that's another 3 off of it. So it's lost 6.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on...
Down to 6.
Down to 6. Okay. Okay. Let's shoot the Excrim at it, because that's the only thing the Excrim can see. I'm not going to up its damage. I'm just going to shoot 12 shots from the Excrim at your tank. And then if I kill it, I don't need to spend 2 CP on the Hive Guard shooting again, basically. But you might as well hit, aren't you? So hit on 4s with the Excrim instead of 3s. That's not bad, though. But it is only strength 7. So 5s. Just 2. At -3, 2 damage.
6s. And both of the 3.
It's got 2 wounds left, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. See, if I up that to 3 damage, it'd be but that would have cost me 2 CP, and it's 2 CP for the Hive Guard to shoot again anyway, so it doesn't make much difference, really. Okay, that's fine. My Swarm Lord will now tell my Hive Tyrant to move in the shooting phase. Okay, so the Hive Tyrant's jumped back behind the rock like so. You can't see him because it's obscuring, but you can see his wings. I'm spending 2 CP on single-minded annihilation, so the Hive Guard can shoot again. They've still only got 1 target. They're going to shoot the tank again because it's somehow still alive. So I'm hitting it on 4s, rerolling everything, and I will remember I've got exploding 6s this time. It's a weirdly cocked dice. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a lot better than the first time, isn't it? 4s to wound. These are at -2, so 6 5-ups. Surely now. It's 3 gone through. It's only got 2 wins left in it. So does it blow up?
Yes.
Oh, it does. Okay, well, we'll do the explosion. Work that out and we'll be back. Boom.
Right, so it's going to be...
Okay, the tank's gone boom. One of these intercessors went down to a wound. Tech Marine took a couple of wounds. Librarian and Leviathan also took wounds, but they shrugged them because, like, they're like a boss. Leviathan doesn't care if a tank blows up in front of it. So that's the end of my shooting phase. There are going to be no charges, and that'll be the end of my turn. So I'll get 4 points for data intercept, which is the mission objective. 3 points for psychic interrogation. And I will get 2 points for engaging all fronts as well, because I'm here, there, and there, which is nice. And did I kill anything with a synapse creature? No, because the Hive Guard finished it off. I was hoping the Hive Tyrant would finish it off with a Venom Cannon, to be honest, but it had 2 wounds left. It was really annoying. And I think I shot him before the X-Crin as well, which I probably shouldn't have done. But never mind. So that's the end of Tyranids. We'll be back for Salamanders Turn 1. Okay, we are back for Storm Giants Turn 1. You've done your command phase and movement. Would you like to run through what you've done?
Yeah, so for the most part, most of the units on the kind of Gravis blob have pushed up and advanced. There's a unit of Eradicators in the midfield which haven't, so they'll be able to hopefully double tap into the zone threats if necessary. And then in the midfield, we've got the Tech Marine who has given the Leviathan +1 to hit. And he's kind of got lines a little bit into the geniuses, and then with his Hunter Killer into the X-Crime. So no great targets for him at the moment, but options there. And hopefully, if we're not denied, we can try and buff him a little bit defensively with the Librarian as well.
Yes. So you got a game plan. Many shots into them. Get rid of the smites because you don't like smites.
No.
And then see what your Leviathan can pick off.
Yeah.
Before he gets picked off.
Yeah, quite.
Cool. Okay, so Psychic Phase. So what are the powers you're going to try and do?
We're going to try and go +1 toughness on the Leviathan to start with.
Okay,
so
cool.
Both these go off on a 6. We just measured up each.
So that goes off on an 8. So I need 9 to deny. I'm in deny range, but not Shadow in the War range. I didn't deny that. Okay, so it's now a toughness 8 Leviathan, which they should be anyway, but they're not.
And they were.
They were, yes.
And then this is to make him -1 to hit and -1 to charges.
Oh, okay.
Which goes off on a 7.
So I need an 8 to deny that. I do deny that one. Okay, but he's toughness 8, which is nice.
Yeah.
Because all my big guns are like toughness strength 8, so that's quite useful.
So that's helpful.
Yes.
Cool. So then we are on to shooting.
Yes, I'm assuming they're doing the action.
So they're
back
doing
there.
the action, although...
You might not be on any objectives anyway.
But they're not going to do anything more helpful. So if we get maybe 1... it'd be more killing you off on this turn rather than anything else.
Yeah, kill me this turn, move forward next turn.
Yeah.
Cool. Where would you like to start?
Well, if we start with the Leviathan, because he's got less options in the grand scheme of things than lots of other things.
Yes.
So he has got his Hunter Killer.
Yeah, so he's got 2 of those.
So he's going to fire off 1 of those at your...
You can fire both if you want to. So you can only fire each one once per battle, but there's nothing saying you can only fire one once per turn. So if you've got 3, I normally just fire all 3 straight away before it dies.
I don't think he's going to be around for very long, so let's go for that. So he'll be hitting on 2s.
Yeah, into the X-Crin. Nice.
So those both hit.
Cool, and their strength... Are those ones strength 10 or are they still strength 8? Should we have a quick check? Okay, we checked. They are strength 10, so you're winning on 3s, which is nice. So 1 wound, unless you want a command point.
That one.
Okay.
Nope.
Still the 1. That's -2, so a 5-up save. No, it's not winning with 6 up because of Devastator Doctrine, but I failed anyway. So yeah, D6. For 2. Oh, well, that's a shame.
I've already used a reroll.
Yes, well, that was
We
unfortunate.
got to fire them.
At least he got to fire them.
And then the other thing he can fire, the melt gun in his fist is out of range, but he has got range on the
Gene Stealers.
So he's got D6 shots.
And that's with the big melter thing. Are you going to melt some Gene Stealers?
Hopefully.
That's not very nice.
Not like that.
Oh dear.
One shot.
At least
But
it
it's
hits.
hitting on 2s.
Well, at least it hits. I'm assuming winning on 2s as well.
So it's strength 9. So
Yeah, definitely 2s.
So wounds.
That's right, I've got a 5+ invulnerable save, because they're Gene Stealers. Oh, and then I need to know the damage because I've got 5 up shrugs. It's probably like 2d6 or... it's pretty powerful.
I think it's just d6. It's d6 plus 2 if I'm in half range.
Okay, so it's just d6 then, I'm guessing. So d6. For 2. Oh, I could do this. 2 5 up shrugs because we've got a cat list. Now you killed a Gene Stealer. Your first kill.
That's... Wow, what efficient use of that model.
Yeah, I mean, I always find that with my Leviathan as well. If it gets close enough to start hitting stuff in combat, it can do the business. But everyone kills it before it gets there. The problem is delivering it. Once it gets there, it can do stuff.
So whilst we're moving across, we might as well use the Forge Father. He can use his Forge Bolter.
Yes.
He's got 3 shots there, and his only real target is the Gene Stealers as well.
Okay,
so
cool.
They get picked off. So he's hitting on 2s.
I forgot. Obviously, I gave them the Master in the Shadows thing. So if they're more than 12 with a -1 hit, so they'll be hit on 3s.
Okay, so just 2.
And then toughness 4.
So 5, so 3s. So just 1.
5+ invulnerable save. Fine.
Cool.
Yes.
Right. And then we'll go straight on to the intercessors, and one of them got picked back up by the Chief Apothecary, which is why there's still 4 there.
Yes.
So they are going to shoot into the Gene Stealers as well.
Yeah, I think you're probably within 12 with them, so you don't have to worry about the -1. So, okay.
So 12 shots.
Many shots hitting on 3s. Oh dear.
Lots of 2s.
The captain's within 6 inches, isn't he? Just about. So you can reroll 1s.
I think it's just the 1/1.
Yay!
Take that one there. Strength 5, so 3s.
3s and rerolling 1s if the lieutenant's in range, which he probably is. Just as well. That's better. Cool.
Yeah.
So 6.
6 AP dash.
AP dash.
Yeah.
Okay, because their class is being in light cover because of my thing. So 4 up saves. That didn't really help though, did it? And then they're just damage 1, aren't they? So 5 up shrugs. You kill 4 of them.
Okay.
Cool.
4 less Gene Stealers to deal with, which I'm happy about.
Okay, so moving on to the forward unit of aggressors. They're putting everything to the zoetropes, funny enough. So we're starting with the frag launchers. You managed to get 22 shots with the...
Yep.
What are they called? Frag launchers? What are they called? Whatever. The missiles on top of them.
Yeah.
So you got 22 shots hitting on 3s. And then re-rolling 1s because of El Capitan. So looking too shabby.
A few of these.
There's another one there. And then the untoughness 4 and their strength 4, aren't they? So 4s rerolling 1s because the lieutenant. This is how you kill zoetropes, people. Throw lots of dice at them. I mean, to be fair, if you threw lots of dice at them, you'd break them because they're quite fragile.
Yeah.
How many is that so far?
We've got
10?
5, 10.
I'm starting to get a keen eye for counting dice quickly. So 3+ invulnerable saves. So 1 dead, 2 dead so far. Okay, and then we've got the mini bolter shots.
30 shots.
30 shots. I'll let you count your dice. Okay, now we've got the Bolt Storm Gauntlets, or whatever they're called, so even more attacks this time. Hitting on 3s, you're rolling 1s. My poor brains. They only screamed at you and tried to smite you.
Yeah.
They didn't really do too much either, did they, really?
I don't want them to have a second chance.
Well, that's fair enough. Good shooting. And then falls to wound again. And I'll have many, many invulnerable saves. Or not. I think I might have cursed your dice then.
So pick out everything. There's another 4. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's alright. 5, 10, 11. 3 ups. I've only shot 2 of those.
Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, that's one of them down to a wound. So you've killed 2 and put 1 down to a wound.
Okay.
I'm surprised at those bolters, but okay. I mean, you've got eradicators. You've got are the flamers in range.
No, and they we had to advance them up, but they're also still out of range.
Okay, but you got lots of eradicator shots, and then have the characters got assault weapons as well, or are they rapid fire?
They've all got pistols. So
okay, so no.
chuck them all into
But you've got 3, 6.
So we've got 9.
We got 9 eradicator shots essentially. So you might as well do those because I think that's all that's left to shoot, isn't it? Because you can't advance and shoot pistols, unfortunately. 9 melter shots hit on 3s. Oh no, no ones to reroll. These are wound on 2s, rerolling 1s though.
And they are all
7. But it's fine because I have 3+ invulnerable saves. So it's all absolutely fine. So you've killed the guy on a wound, and then you've done d6 damage to another one. You've killed him. So I've got 2 left. Okay, well, I thought they'd all be dead. But, okay. I think that's all you've done. If the flamers are out of range.
I think that's probably me done.
Okay, cool. All right,
So
well...
a bit of a push, but hopefully we'll continue that next turn if we're not all dead.
Yes, I mean, I'll try not to kill you too quickly, but, you know, the hive mind might have other ideas. Okay, well, we'll be back for Tyranids Turn 2. And here we are at the end of Tyranids Turn 2 command and movement phase. Command phase, I maxed my primary because I was on all the objectives and you were only on 1. So I got 12 points for that. At the end of the first battle round, though, you did get a point for it for a moment, which was nice because you didn't fall back or fail morale. So, yeah, at least you got on the scoreboard.
I see my folly in removing non-Gravis models from my list.
Yes, having forward deploying Phobos units is useful when the rest of your army moves 5 inches.
Yeah. It's still fun. I'm going to run with it.
Well, they are running, they're advancing a lot.
Yeah.
But you're testing the theory, and the test is essentially showing you that you can't really do it.
Not yet.
Well, yeah, it's not over yet. Okay. In the command phase, the Hive Tyrant told the Hive God to roll all their hits. The Broodlord told the Geniuses to be masters in the shadows, although they're probably going to be in combat in a minute anyway, so I don't know why I bothered doing that. And they told themselves to cast their powers a bit better. I didn't bring down my Trigon or my Rippers just yet, or bring down? They didn't come up. I'm leaving them off until next turn. In terms of movement, I didn't really move too much. Geniuses and Broodlord and Termagants all advanced that way. I spent a CP on Metabolic Overdrive, so they managed to double advance and get onto the objective. None of them died, which is nice. And then my Flying Hive Tyrant flew over the rock, and he's conveniently within 6 inches of my Swarm Lord. For reasons we shall find out shortly. So that's movement. Psychic phase, I'm going to start off with a cheeky smite into those aggressors. I think we'll measure up some deny ranges as well, actually, in a second. Okay, right. So Zoanthrope smiting the aggressors. 3d6, and pick the 2 highest. It's just a normal smite now. Oh, and it's almost a super smite. Okay, so d3. For 1, oh, my Zoanthropes are doing so well today. And you shrugged it. Cool. Okay, well, they're doing well. Okay, I will move on to my Flying Hive Tyrant. He's going to cast Onslaught, which is to make something advanced and charge. He's going to put it on himself.
Okay.
All right. That goes off on a 9. Would you like to know that?
Let's give it a go.
Okay. No, and that's your deny gone. Perfect. And then he's going to cast... Oh, what was his other one? Oh, Catalyst. He's going to put Catalyst... I'm going to put it on himself. He's going to be selfish. He's going to give himself a better shrug. And that goes off as well. So he's got a 5-up shrug, and obviously he's -1 a wound, so he's going to be difficult to kill. The Swarm Lord is out of range of his powers and line of sight because I've kept him behind the building like a wally. But the Broodlord is definitely within psychic interrogation range. Oh, actually, my Swarm Lord is in psychic interrogation range, so he's going to interrogate your lieutenant. See what secrets he's got in his mind. I need a 4. I get that. That's 3 points. Lovely. And then the Broodlord's just going to do a smite, which will hit your heavy intercessors, which goes off on a 7, and that's D3 mortal wounds. What 1? Oh, my smites are so good today. Oh, so at least you've lost a wound though. Okay, cool. Well, second phase wasn't amazing, but it was okay. Moving on to the shooting phase, I'm going to start off with my Swarm Lord, turn my Hive Tyrant to move in the shooting phase. And because I managed to get Onslaught off, so he can advance and charge, as part of that move, he's going to advance 3 inches. Okay, so the Hive Tyrant has flown over here like that. Big, mean and scary. The Hive Guard are going to kick off the rest of my shooting phase. Up there behind there, they are in range of the Leviathan. All of them are going to go into the Leviathan. I spent a CP on whatever it is for the Exploding Sixes. And you spent a CP on Smokescreen, so I just want to hit. So I'm hitting on 4s, but still re-rolling all hits because my Hive Tyrant told him to shoot better before he buggered off. So hitting on 4s. But that was weird. Re-rolling all of those. And then I've got 1/6. Remembered this time. But because you also get power, you are toughness 8. So 4s. That wasn't great, was it? So it's just 2. That -2. So 2 4-ups. And you made them. Okay, this is going well. Okay, fine. Okay, let's shoot everything from Execrin into it. Yeah, I'm not going to spend any CP on him. Because I need the CP to double shoot as a Hive Guard. So Execrin, 12 shots, hitting on 4s because of Smokescreen. That was terrible. Winning on 5s, because it's toughness 8. Just the 1, but it is -3. So 5 up. Oh dear. Maybe I should have brought my Trigon into killing combats.
Tank.
Yes, he is. Okay, well my Hive Tyrant's got a big Venom cannon. You might as well shoot at something with it. But he's not going to shoot the Leviathan, actually. He's going to shoot your Intercessors over there. Because it's a flat 3 damage weapon, they got 3 wounds. Makes sense. So it's D3 shots. For 1, brilliant. It's an assault weapon, I'll advance, so it's going to be hitting on that. Strength 9, so winning on 3s. And it's -2, 3 damage.
Single shot?
Yep, just the 1. Yay, it's killed a guy, because they're out of off-crew range. Yay! Okay. I'm going to spend 2 of my finest command points, put me down to 1 for my Hive Guard to shoot again. You're making me burn all my CP very quickly.
I don't mind.
No, I do. I'm going to run out in a minute. So, 6. Okay. Hive Guard shooting Leviathan. Take 2. 4s rerolling everything. Because of Smokescreen. 2 6s. Okay. 4s. Your toughness 8 at the moment. That's a bit better. 6 at -2. 6 4-ups. So at least some have gone through. So that's 3. It's just D3 damage, and you reduce damage by 1. So that'll be 2. That'll be 2, and that'll be 1. So it's taken 5 wounds. Okay. So it's got 9 left. Well, okay. Now the question is, do I charge into the Leviathan, or do I charge Tech Marine and kill the Tech Marine so then you can't repair the Leviathan? That's the question. I think I will be charging the Tech Marine with my Hive Tyrant. Yeah. Alright. So he's got adrenal glands, so he gets +1 to advance and charge rolls. Oh, so he should technically be an inch closer. But okay, right. He's charging 6 +1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in. Yeah. Okay, I've had a think. So the Broodlord is going to charge your Librarian. I think you'll have to charge your Leviathan as well because of ranges and things, actually. That's fine. Okay, so he needs an 8-inch charge to get to your Librarian.
So Overwatch with the Leviathan into him then?
Not the Librarian.
No.
Okay. Let's see if I make the charge. So he's going to get in, assuming you don't Overwatch him to death.
Okay.
So Overwatch him with the Leviathan. Okay, this might be painful. So he's got D6 shots with a melt. Oh, he's got the flamers as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I forgot he had flamers.
So 2d6 flamer shots.
Okay.
So 6 flamer shots.
Nice.
But they are strength.
I think they're just heavy flames, aren't they? Strength 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4s. I think on toughness 5. And you can re-roll because you're in the tactical doctrine now, because it's back round 2. Oh, it's +1 to wound, isn't it?
So that'll be...
So 3's to wound. So that's 5 at -1 so far. Oh dear, this might be a mistake. Might be a mistake. Oh no, that's not too bad actually. I've only lost 1 wound so far.
And then the Muscle Lance, d6 shots.
Oh dear.
And then
6 is to hit.
essentially it doesn't really matter with the... because it's strength.
Oh, the melter gun, yeah, it's probably the same profile at this range, yeah.
So 6s.
6 melter shots. Oh, you've hit one of them. Might be all we need. You've wounded. 5+ invulnerable save. Oh! Oh! Sigh of relief. That could have been painful. I forgot he had the flamers. Gene Stealer's going to have intercessors. They need like a 2. Oh look, they're in. And that's what I'm going to be charging. Okay, all the charges are in. I'm going to be starting with the Brewlord because if I don't, you'll interrupt and just punch him in the face with your Leviathan. He's probably angry at the fact he didn't burn him to death. So he's going to hit your Librarian, so there's no point hitting your Dreadnought. I can deal with that through other means later. So the Brewlord's going to hit your Librarian. He's got 6 attacks. He hits on 2s. And he's missed 1. Brilliant. He'll be winning you on 3s. But I can reroll all my wound rolls with Rending Claws. So I'm going to reroll that one. So they've all wounded. That one is -6 AP and flat 3 damage.
Oh.
So, well, he's dead. Or was it? No, it was technically he's got 3 wounds left. So he's lost 3 wounds. Okay. So he's down to 2 already. Yep. And then you got 4 at -3. D3 damage.
Not sounding promising.
No. Yeah, I mean, he's very dead. So he's dead. Did you want to spend CP and interrupt anywhere now?
Yeah, so I'll interrupt with the Leviathan because I don't want to touch. I'll just see what his...
Is it worth interrupting with him though? Because the Broodlord's already fought. And there's nothing else that can hit your Leviathan now.
Yeah, that's true actually.
So if you're going to interrupt, there's either the Tech Marine, who's probably going to do nothing, or you can punch some Gene Stealers.
Yeah. Actually, let's punch the Gene Stealers because they're probably going to make more of an impact there.
Yeah, I mean, if you kill 1 Gene Stealer, at least, they all suddenly lose an attack.
Yeah, let's do that then.
So that makes more sense.
Let's drop him there.
Okay, so you spent 2 CP to interrupt with your heavy intercessors, and you spent extra CP for Gene Wrought Might? Or yeah. So you spent 3 CP basically. Hits of 6 automatically wound, which is nice. So let's punch some Stealers of Denim. Well, that's quite nice. You've already got lots of wounds already. That was worth the CP. No ones to reroll, unfortunately. Lots of 2s though. And then you're wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. Nice, okay, so 8. Okay. Not bad. So 5 ups. And then they're near a Synapse creature, so 6 up shrugs. You've killed many Gene Stealers. 2, 4, 6. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so now there's only 4 Gene Stealers who are going to hit some intercessors now. So I'm going to hit on 2s because they're near the Broodlord. So pretty much everything's hit. Building's falling down. Winning on 5s. Oh dear. Okay, so the 6 is minus... I'll have to check if it's -3 or -4. Hold on. Okay, it's -4, so that one goes straight through, and then you got 1 -1, so 1 4 up. So I've taken 2 wounds off a 3 wound intercessor. Wow, you killing 6 of those definitely made a difference. Okay, I'm going to hit you with my Hive Tyrant now. Okay. Well, not you personally, your Tech Marine, because that would be a bit mean otherwise. Yeah.
You might be around.
Okay, so the Flying Hive Tyrant, he's got 4 attacks, because he's not really a combat Hive Tyrant, but he's got 4 attacks, he hits on 2s. Well, everything's hit. He'll be winning you on 3s, and then re-rolling all wounds because they're monstrous Rending Claws. Okay, well, no 6s, but he's got 2 wounds through, and each one of these is going to be -4 because of murderous size. So 2 6-ups. So you made one goes through, and it's D3 plus 1 damage. So there's a chance I could kill him. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's not built for combat, but he's not bad at picking off characters, I guess, because he's quick. Cool. Okay, well, he's dead, and yeah, I think your Leviathan can probably punch the Broodlord in the face now and finish off the job. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay, so the Leviathan, you got 6 attacks because you got charged, and you got a big drill. So yeah, you hit on 2s because the Tech Marine told him to before he died. Oh, he's missed 2. Okay, you are winning on 2s though because strength lots. So they've all wounded. I've got to make 4 5+ invulnerable saves basically. I've made 2.
So this is 4d3.
4d3 damage. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we've got 9 shrugs. So Leviathan. There are only 6-ups. I've got 5 wounds. It's possible. But no, he's dead. Kill the Broodlord. And that's 3 points for Assassinate as well, which is nice. Did you want to consolidate into my half tyrant?
I might as well, because it's probably safer than standing out in the open.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, it's your turn next.
Yeah.
So you could charge it if you wanted to, and then you get Shock Assault again.
I'll have a think.
Okay. Okay, so you decided not to consolidate.
Yep.
And then that was the end of Tyranids Turn 2. Salamanders Turn 2 command movement phase. Nothing happened in your command phase because Tech Marine's dead. And you didn't have enough primary objectives to score points.
No.
And then,
so we need to have a hard push this turn, which is why we've moved everything up around that flank over there. So the plan is Flamestorm Aggressors are going to go into your Brainbugs. The Bolt Aggressors are going to go into the unit on the other side of the wall.
Termagants, yep.
The Melter, so they've kind of moved up to kind of give them a couple options, but realistically probably shooting into the Hive Tyrant. So they've not advanced, so they can double tap into him. And then the Leviathan's just shuffled a little bit this way in the vain hope that they can kill him off, but if not, he can shoot back into them, but he can also put his flamers down into the GC on the other side of that wall as well.
Because they're over there. Cool, so you can flame that way, lots of flame that way, bolters that way, melters going here and maybe over there. And
try and dig ourselves out.
Yes.
So yeah,
start the big push. Cool, and you're starting off with your Flamestorm aggressors.
So with the Storm of with the Lord of Fire trait, we can re-roll their number of shots, and they've got 2d6 shots each.
Yes.
And so we've worked out we've got 52 shots.
It's quite a few.
It's quite a few.
Which automatically hit because flamers. So
and now we just need some of them to wound, which will be happening on 3s because we are now in tactical.
Yeah, so you get +1 wound because Salamander successes. So lots of dice, trying to wound on 3s, and then I've got lots and lots of 3+ invulnerable saves.
So this is the first half.
This is 26, yeah? Okay.
So lots of 1s and 2s.
And then the lieutenant he ran the other way. Okay.
Yeah, no, he's gone the other way.
Okay. Well, let's make the saves for those first, because I might save you rolling another 26 dice.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17. 12, 15, 17, yeah? Okay, we got 6 wounds to get through. I can't possibly roll this many 3-ups. No, they're dead. Yes. Just about, but you had another half to come. Okay, so they're dead.
And then we're going to do the Boltstorm Aggressors into your...
The Termagants. Yeah, I mean, they're dead.
Yeah, I hope so.
I mean, there's 10 of them. They're not even going to have a save because you're in Technical Doctrine. So you -1. I've got a 6-up save normally. So they're just going to get shot to bits, basically.
6.
I'm assuming you start with the bolters because it's just easy because you don't have to work out how many shots you got.
Yeah,
because you probably won't need the frag launchers.
Right, so Lieutenant will be in range for these guys. So this
Yeah, so both your characters are in range, yeah. So 3 rolling ones. That's a lot of ones.
That is. Thank goodness I got a captain.
Yeah.
So
Cool. Okay. And then on toughness 3, so you're winning on 3s, rerolling 1s as well. And then I won't be getting any saves because AP1 and Serbians. Lots of 1s again. All your officers are getting their work cut out for them today. Oh dear. I mean, I can see at least 10, so the unit's dead. Right. Dead Termagants. Right, so the Termagants are dead. We're moving on to the Eradicators. You're going to shoot them all into the Hive Tyrant.
Yeah.
Because you think he's big and scary. Well, he's big.
Yeah.
Some are getting rerolls, some are getting all the rerolls. Yeah, so we're going to split them up a little bit. So you got 3 guys that are rerolling 1s to hit on 3s. Just as well they got the rerolls.
So 2 of them go through.
And then you got 6 from the other unit hitting on 3s, no rerolls. So essentially you got 6 hits.
Yeah. And
then so you're getting +1 to wound because of Salamander, but I'm -1 to wound.
Okay, so
it's whatever it would normally be. So strength 8, toughness 7, so it's 3s.
3s rerolling 1s.
Yes. Well, that's not bad, is it? So that's 6.
Yep.
It's a bit annoying that your Salamander thing sort of counteracts my -1 to wound. Okay, so 4+ invulnerable saves. They're all going to be d6 damage, aren't they? Now, do I spend a command point on one of those? I only have 1 command point left. No. So you got 3d6. Did you want to CP one of those?
How many damage is that?
So I've got 11 wounds, and you've done 9 damage so far. And I've got 5 shrugs as well, remember.
So that's gone, so that's up to 12.
12, okay. So you want me to fail all of my shrugs?
Yes, please.
Well, I'll try not to. 5 ups. Okay, so he's lost some. He's lost 6. I've managed to save half of them.
Okay.
He's got 5 wounds left. Well, that was... Okay, cool.
Okay.
Dreadnought, I guess.
We'll do pistols from the intercessors into the squad of...
Oh yeah, they got little pistols, haven't they? So they can shoot the Gene Stealers. Cool. So there's 5 of those.
So 5.
Hit on 3s. Nice.
I'm sure they're trained 4.
Probably. So 4s. Rerolling once. Oh no.
2.
Just 2. They're fine.
They're fine. Okay.
Cool.
And then we will shoot
The Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Yes.
So we'll shoot the flamers into the Gene Stealers.
Yep, not mission objective. Makes
and
sense.
Then we'll shoot the
Melters.
melter into the flying hive turret.
So the big melter and the little melter.
Yep.
This way. Okay, what are you going to start with?
So we'll start with the flamers.
Okay.
For 7 shots.
Cool.
So 7 shots, strength 5.
They're winning on 3 normally, but 2s because of Salamanders Tactical Doctrine. Okay. So 5. 5+ invulnerable saves. You got 4 Gene Stealers.
Okay.
Luckily, there was 5 in the unit. So, yeah. That was lucky.
And then melter. So D6 shots from the big one. 5. So 6 with the...
Yeah, because the metal guns are in half range as well, isn't it? So it makes no difference. Cool, so he's hitting 3s.
now. So 4.
And then you're getting +1 a wound, but a -1 a wound,
Yes.
so it's 3s.
3s.
So just 2.
2.
Okay. 4+ invulnerable saves.
That's both of them.
Well, that
So
happened.
We'll have to challenge him.
Yes. Well, I did say he's fairly resilient, but I thought the amount of eradicators you put into him would die, but apparently not.
I'm not sure. We did kind of talk about whether we would use the 2 CPs for the intercessors to shoot while they were doing the
action. Yeah, but you'd be wounding on 6s. It just wouldn't be worth it.
So we'll charge the Leviathan back into the Hive Tyrant.
Yeah, and it was a 5-inch charge. Yeah, go for it. Oh, just about.
He said in jest.
Well, it's because he was wanting to go that way, and then he suddenly thought, "Oh, he's not dead," and he's gone back that way. Any other charges? Most of them advanced, didn't they?
I think everyone's advanced and stuff is out now.
You don't want to charge your lieutenant to the June Stealers or anything?
Oh yeah.
You don't have to.
Well, at least he'll be able to hit them before they
get
back.
I mean, don't listen to me. I'm trying to win. You've done it. Okay, so he's going in. Help out your intercessors. Cool.
Okay.
All right, well, you can start where you like, because I've only got 1 CP. I can't interrupt.
Okay, well, let's start with the Leviathan then.
Yes.
He's charged again, so he's 6 attacks, but now hitting on 3s.
Yes. Glad he's not hitting on 2s anymore. Oh, hasn't made any difference. So you would normally win me on 2s, but you win me on 3s, because I'm -1 a wound.
So 3s. Ooh.
So that helped. So 3 have gone through.
-4.
4+ invulnerable saves. What's the damage of his thing? It was 2d3. No, I've got shrugs. Go for it.
Okay.
Oh no, each one is 2d3, isn't it? Oh, I want a CP one. No, you go for it. So you got 4d3 essentially. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 5 up shrugs. I can do this. That wasn't bad. I've lost. Oh, I think you've just killed me there. 5. He did. Does he get angry? No. He just got punched. That's a shame. He's dead. Oh, sad panda. Did you want to consolidate him closer that way?
Yeah, I just wonder if I can get him out of line of shot for.
Alright, well, we'll do that. Okay, so you decided not to consolidate because you decided to stay there. Lieutenant hitting some Gene Stealers. There's only 4 Gene Stealers left. You've got 5 attacks with his sword. He's hitting on 2s. He's missed once, but that's fine. You only need to hit 4 times. Then you'll be winning on 3s. And I have 5+ invulnerable saves. You killed 2 Gene Stealers. Which means I have 2 remaining. Did you want to consolidate your lieutenant?
We'll tuck him in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Okay, I'm going to hit you with my Gene Stealers now. But I will hit... I might as well hit the intercessors. On 3s. And then I need 5s. Okay, so that's AP 4, that goes through, and then that's AP -1. Okay. Cool. So one of them's down to 2 wounds. And then you can punch my Gene Stealers in the face now.
Okay.
Finish them off.
So now 5.
5. Yeah, so you have 10, 11 attacks because you got Sergeant. Hit on 3s. Yeah, I'll count them reroll, but then you'll be winning on 4s, rerolling 1s. That lieutenant working hard today. 5. 5 ups. Yeah, they're just about dead. Just about dead. That's fine, because it means now I can shoot your intercessors. Without having to fall back. But cool, okay, so that was a fairly good turn. Did you want to consolidate them that way?
We'll push all.
Cool, so we'll do that in a second. But yeah, at the end of your turn though, not bad. You've dealt with my annoying push over here. And you've managed to knock me off of 2 objectives. And your action has actually got you 2 points as well. Yeah. So you get on the scoreboard.
Hooray!
And you got some oath points because you got characters and things as well. So that's all good. So we'll do the consolidating and then we'll be back for turn 3. Okay, here we are now at the end of Tyranids Turn 3 Commander Movement Phase. Command Phase, not really much happened, apart from I got some points, because I had these 2 objectives here in the home objectives. So I had 3 objectives, so that was 8 points. I didn't get 12 because you're now on 3 as well. The Gravis blob is starting its slow advance up the field. As for Movement Phase, everything at the back stayed still obviously. The Termagants are doing their little action again. My Swarmlord ran behind the building that way because there's melter rifles coming around the corner, basically. And my Termagants advanced over here and spread out across those two objectives because that genius is probably going to die in a minute. He's even fallen over. Over here, my Trigon Prime's popped up. He's hoping to get a knowledge charge from your Leviathan in a minute and kill it. Because I'm thinking about not shooting him. So we'll see how that goes. And then I've popped up with my Ripper Swarms over here, baiting you into doing some Auspex scan, but you didn't fall for it. So they're going to be there, give me some engage points, and maybe be a nuisance and charge these guys here. Maybe, or I might just sit there and just taunt you. And say, well, if you want to shoot them, then shoot them. You're not shooting something else. So we'll see how that goes. So that's the movement phase. Psychic phase is going to be a very quick one. I've only got one psychic left, and he's just going to do a psychic interrogation on your lieutenant. I need a 4. It's gone off. That's 3 points. Lovely jumping. Shooting phase. Let's start the shooting phase. My Swarmlord's going to tell himself to run away, so let's do that. Okay, so the Swarmlord advanced and ran away. I'm going to start the actual shooting phase now with the Execrant. He's going to be shooting your Leviathan and you pop smoke.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting on 4s now with the Execrant. So I had a few 3s, so that made a difference. And I'm winning on 4s now, because you're now only toughness 7, because the Psychic Man's dead. So I've got 3 at -3, 2 damage. So 3 5-ups. You take a wound. So you're down to 8. Okay, that was nice. My Trigon Prime's going to shoot you as well. Here's 12 shots with his bio pulse thing. It's his mouth, basically. He's going to be hitting you on 5s now. I think he only hits on 4s normally. Well, he's missed every time. Okay, that was good. 12 dice can get a single viable 6. Okay, right, proper shooting now. Hive Guard. I'm going to put all of their shots into the aggressors in the ruin.
Okay.
I don't care about light cover, they ignore it.
Okay.
And that's with 8, so they're winning on 3s at -2. And you have ACP.
Yeah, that's unit 5, isn't it?
It's unit 5, so transhuman is 1 CP, I believe, if that's what you were thinking.
Yeah. Let's use that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's an RCP, yeah? Cool. Okay, so Hive Guard, I'm going to have 12 shots. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, I'm not spending a CP to explode 6s. I haven't got any rerolls at the moment. So just standard Hive Guard. Let's see how good they are when they're not buffed. So they hit on 3s. That's not bad though. And then winning on 4s now because you're transhuman. I didn't get any 3s anyway. 5 at -2. I don't care about your cover. So 5 5-ups. Oh dear. Okay, well each one's D3. So the first one. 1. Okay, so that's 4 shrugs on 1 guy essentially because you've got the apothecary there. So he's dead. And then D3, D3. So then 5 shrugs on the next guy. He's dead. And then D3 on the next guy. For 1. Okay, so he's down to 2 wounds. Cool. We'll put the wound counters down, and then I'll be spending 2 CP. And shooting again. Oh, will I? I don't know. Okay, after much deliberation, I've decided not to shoot with my Hive Guard again, because I've only got 2 CP left, and I want to make sure he makes his charge. So that's in the shooting phase. Going to the charge phase, Trigon is going to charge your Leviathan. I would say do you want to Overwatch, but you've already spent your 2 CP.
Yep.
So he gets 3d6, and he picks the 2 highest. I need 9. He makes it in. I could have shot my Hive Guard again. Damn it! Okay, but he gets in. And then he's got 2 pairs of Monstrous Scythe and Talons, so he gets extra attack for that, which means he gets 7 attacks. And he hits on 3s, rerolling 1s. He's hit you all the times. He is strength 8 because of murderous size. So he's going to win you on 3s. Oh my god, he's wounded you all of the times. What is going on? It's -4 AP, so you're on your invulnerable saves. So that's 7, 5 plus invulnerable saves.
There's a few.
So it's 3 have gone through.
Yep.
And again, each one of these will be D6 plus 1, but you're -1, so it's essentially D6 each. I've got 8 to get. You did.
You did.
Does he blow up?
I hope so.
Oh no! And that's D3 mortal wounds to me, isn't it? Go on, you can roll. For free! I've got 6 up shrugs. I'll take 2. Okay, so I'm down to 10. Cool, okay, well that worked. When he makes his charge, he kills things. When he doesn't, he gets killed. But now he's going to get killed anyway. But at least he's killed something first.
Yeah. More points than him. So.
Yeah, the Trigon Prime's 180 or something. It's just something really useful just to pop up and just get a charge and kill something. And then if it survives longer than that, great. Basically. But yeah, okay, so that's the end of my turn. I'll get 2 points for my action thing, so I'm on those 2 objectives. And I got an extra 3 for my psychic interrogation. And I've killed something with lots of wounds with a synapse creature. So I might actually get some synaptic insight point, whatever it's called. We'll have a look at that and we'll be back. Okay, so here we are, turn 3 for the Storm Giants. Command phase, you got 8 points for primary because you had 3 objectives, so that's good. And then you've moved some things. Would you want to quickly summarise?
So we've pushed some of the aggressors forward a little bit there, but being mindful to stay on the objectives and keep hold of them. Not ideal with the back unit because they're obviously the flamer ones, and they're going to be out of range of things.
Yes.
But at the moment they can hang fire there.
Hang fire? That's funny, they got flamers.
Yeah, no. The intercessors have advanced and pushed into the middle because we start getting some points in there. They won't be able to do the action this turn for investigate stats, but they will be kind of in a position to do that should they still be there next turn.
Should they still be there?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
The 2 units eradicators are now able to double tap into this guy and hopefully get rid of him.
Yeah, melt the Trigon.
To ignore them.
The Ripper Swarms. That's fine, they'll keep getting me engage points, that's fine.
So, leave them be for now.
Leave them be for now. Okay, so where are you going to start? Eradicators?
So start with the eradicators.
Okay.
So just do both units together because.
Yeah, why not? None of them are reroll range. Oh, this unit might be in lieutenant range actually.
Okay. Might measure that.
Yeah, let's have a quick measure. Okay, none of them are in lieutenant range. So you got 12 melter shots. Hitting a Trigon. They're going to try. He's probably going to be gone. Let's get started. So you hit on freeze. Oh dear. And no. Oh dear. Okay, well it's okay. You're winning on. No, you're winning on 2s because of Salamander. Yeah. You got a 1. Excellent. I don't get any saves because -4 AP. So lots of damage.
Right.
I've got a lot of 6-up shrugs to make. How many is that? Like 20?
21.
21, oh dear. 6, 10, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21. It's got 10 wounds, people. I've got 6-up shrugs. And I've made some, but Minieri's dead. Very dead. Does he go mad? No, he's been disintegrated. Okay, well, he's definitely gone. That's 3 more points for Assassinate as well. Another point for Oath. Okay, we're moving on now to the heavy intercessors in the centre. You're going to shoot him onto the Swarm Lord. Shoot him in the back as he's running away from you because he's a cowardly Hive commander. And you're spending a CP on +1 to wound or something?
So the name of the strat totally evades me, but 1 CP +1 to wound.
Yeah.
Which will get him wounding up to 4s. Now they're kind of still in tactical, so AP -1, so you might have to chip a few wounds off him.
Yeah, that's a Salamander strat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's not a +1 to wound strat in the Space Marine book for 1 CP, otherwise everyone will be using it.
So we're going for 3s?
Yeah, because you're advanced, but you don't care because you're rapid assault. It's not bad.
Not too bad. And then 4s.
4s to wound, rolling 1s for Lieutenant, yeah. Oh, your Lieutenant today. He's making his points back, isn't he? Or maybe not actually after those rerolls.
5.
5. Okay, 5 4-ups. Okay. and then 6 up shrugs. Yep, that's 2 wounds. So he is down to 10.
And then I think everything else straight. Just have a quick look around for any other guns.
Yeah, I mean the bolt was on your aggressors at 18 inches or something.
I think they're all probably out of range. Yeah, that's probably everything.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, you get 2 more points because you did your data inset thing.
Yep.
And you'll get some more points for oath now because you're in the middle and you killed a character and you didn't fall back off film morale. So you slowly going to start catching up on the points now.
Hopefully.
Because the horde is, well, it's not much of a horde anymore. I've got a few units, so that's it. Okay, we'll be back for Tyranids Turn 4. Okay, here we are at the end of Tyranids Turn 4 command and movement phase. At the end of battle round 3, we did a quick points count up. It was 46 to the Tyranids and 29 to the Storm Giants. So that's 17 points gap. But you are going to start catching up now. You're moving up the field. You're starting to get ball control, and then you'll be starting to do your investigate signal and oath points soon. So you will be catching up. At the start of my turn, I did get 8 points because I was on 3 objectives again. So that's nice. I need to keep getting the 8 points. Otherwise, you're going to start getting more on primary as well. My Swarm Lord moved back a tiny bit and turned around, so you're not going to shoot him in the back at least. If you're going to shoot him, you're going to shoot him in his face. And he can sort of deflect your shots with his swords. And I'm waiting for a counter punch, basically. I want you to come closer so you get your oath and stuff and then kill you. So this turn's essentially going to be about psychic interrogating your lieutenant. I don't know why it's always your lieutenant. I don't know what's going on in his mind. And then essentially shooting these guys off of here. And then forcing something else to go into the middle, like eradicators or aggressors. And then I can countercharge them with a Swarm Lord in my last turn. That's the plan. But we'll see how it goes. So psychic phase. Let's do psychic interrogation. Your lieutenant's within 24 inches. I need a 4. It's gone off. That's 3 points. It's lovely, isn't it? It's a nice little secondary there.
This secondary's quite good.
Yeah. Yeah, the synaptic insight one I'm still yet to score a point on, despite the fact that I have killed things with synapse units. I haven't killed enough each turn. I killed a Leviathan with a synapse unit. No points. Nope. No points. It's rubbish. Anyway, right. Shooting phase. Let's spend 2 CP on the Excrement to make it 3 damage.
Okay.
It's going to shoot everything into those intercessors in the centre. Okay. 12 shots. Oh, did I want to do the exploding 6s on that? Or did I want to save that for... No, I'm not going to do it. This is going to roll like 6 6s now, you wait. So hitting on 3s. I've just got 3 6s. But I've hit you many times, so that's fine. Strength 7, so I'm winning you on 3s. They're all -3. Flat 3 damage. So that's 9. You've got 1 in cover. So you can have 1 5 up. Okay, so he's dead. And then you've got 8 6 ups. I think they might be dead.
Live!
No, they're dead. Okay. Right, and now my Hive Guard have option at shooting Lieutenant, because there's no one near it now. Or do I... To be honest, I quite like psychic interrogating your Lieutenant. I don't know what's going on in his mind, but apparently there's something going on. So what I might just do is shoot all the Hive Guard into these aggressors in here with the bolters. Because I don't really want you shooting with termagants. So I'll do that. Don't want to do the exploding 6s with them. Nope, I'm going to save my CP. Because if I've got 2 next turn, then I can have a flat 3 damage extra again for the next unit that walks in the middle. So Hive Guard hitting on 3s. Okay, they've started shooting better now that they're not getting rerolls. I don't know what's going on. 3s to win. Strength 8, toughness 5. They're -2 and they ignore cover, so that's 6, 7, 5 ups on your aggressors. So 4 go through. Okay, right, let's figure this out, because Oh, none of them are wounded now, are they? Because they got healed. So D3, D3. So that's 3 shrugs on one guy from the apothecary. So he's still alive on a wound. Have another shrug on him. Have another 2 shrugs on him. Okay, now he's dead. Is it just 4? Did I only get 4 wounds through? I can't remember. Oh, well, I've killed an aggressor. Cool. And that's the end of my turn. So I'll get 2 points for data intercept thing. I'll get 3 points for psychic interrogation, and I've killed a bunch of intercessors. But not with a synapse unit. It's so rubbish. I'm not going to charge with these. I'm just taunting you, basically. So if I charge, you'll just punch them to death.
I hope so.
And I know you don't want to kill them because you want to keep doing your action. So they're just going to sit there, which means I get 2 points for engaging all friends. So, yay, cool. Well, we'll do that, and we'll be back for Storm Giants, turn 4. Right, here we are, Storm Giants, turn 4 into the command and movement phase. You got 8 points for the primary, because we had 3 objectives. So currently it is now 61 to 37, so we've been trying to work out how you can score and deny as many points as possible. And there's a plan, but we'll have to see how it goes and whether or not it's enough to then catch up next turn in turn 5. Because obviously in turn 5 you get the primary at the end of your turn.
Yes. Yeah.
So there is potential to max your primary in the last turn if you sort of can run quick enough in your Gravis armour to get more objectives. or gun me off more of them to then have more that way. So there are multiple ways of doing it. So movement phase. Do you want to run through what's going on?
We moved a unit of eradicators onto the back objective in an attempt to get to kind of basically start shifting the aggressor units forward into range. So that's brought the flamer aggressors forward a bit, and then more importantly, the boltstorm aggressors have moved forward, so they're now in range of the
termagants. Yeah. So you can shoot them off, stop them doing that annoying
hopefully
action.
They can shut them down, or at least kind of sufficiently that they're not so much an issue.
Yeah.
And then we've kind of got we've got a unit of Gants strung between these two, and a single
the lone gene stealer.
So we're going to stick the eradicators into the gene stealer to try and take him off of that front objective. And then we kind of have a discussion around what to do around in this back corner with, if they sit on the objective and do the action, then realistically we're only going to get 2 points for that, whereas we can potentially deny engage next turn if we can take out the
Ripper Swans and potentially deny primary.
So
we're
going to give it a go.
Yeah, so you're giving up 2 points for yourself, but the plan is to deny me 2 here and potentially deny me 4 over there.
Yeah.
So
we'll see how we go.
It's worth giving it a go. Yeah. So where did you want to start?
So if we start with the intercessors we were just talking about.
Into the termagants. Cool. So 5 of them, 3 shots each, 15 shots, hit on freeze. And you're winning on freeze because toughness termagant. Unfortunately, I'll get 5 up saves on some of them, but how many is that?
So 5, 9.
9. Okay, well I've got 3 in a ruin. So 5 ups. Still got another one in the ruin. Still got another one in the ruin. Okay. And then I've got 4 more. That's going to be 6 ups. So you've killed 7 termagants. There's just 3 left. That's not bad. They're not going to be able to be on both objectives anymore. So there we go. That's part 1 of the plan.
Okay.
Yeah, termagants. I'll get rid of them in a minute. Right. Eradicators, part 2 of the plan. Kill the gene stealer.
So they advanced this turn, didn't they? So
yeah, it's just
3 shots.
Should be enough to kill a gene stealer, though, surely.
Hopefully.
Winning on 2s. Well, I've got 3 5+ invulnerable saves.
Oh, please don't survive.
I mean, it's possible. I think you might be within 6 of the Swarm Lord, so you might have some shrugs. Do you want to do your d6 damage? If you get 1 and I get a shrug, this will be hilarious.
So is it 2? Or...
Just 1. I made 2 saves.
Oh.
I'm not going to make 4 6-ups, am I? Surely. No, he's dead. Okay, so that part of the plan works. So you've denied me 4 points there. And then later on you might charge and kill some Reppers.
Yep. And then we're going to shift over to the other side where we've still got 4 Boltstorm aggressors.
Yes, and then we're going to gun into the Termagants. So we'll count some dice. Right, so this is the Boltstorm Gauntlets. Many shots, hitting on 3s, 3 1 1s because of the captain. Into the Termagants. That's not bad, that, you know. That's not bad at all. You've dropped 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Winning on 3s. It's AP dash now, though, isn't it? Because Assault Doctrine. So I'm getting 6-up saves at least. That's a fair amount of 6-up saves on 10 Termagants. They might be dead.
6, 10, 15, 18.
15, 18. That many. Yeah, they're dead. Right. Cool. So the plan worked so far.
Yep.
And then you got a charge roll to make over there, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I must have got 10 Termagants in one hand. Little bugs. Okay. I don't know, probably a 3 or a 4. Yeah, they're in. Yep. Right. Cool. Okay, the intercessors have gone in, or heavy intercessors. 16 attacks hitting on 3s into the Rippers. So punching their faces while I'm trying to eat your toes or something. Oh dear, you dropped quite a few. Winning on 3s. Toughness 3. It's not enough.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Assault Doctrine. I don't even get saves. There's 2 bases dead. Got a base left. Okay. I think they got 3 attacks. I'll bite you back. They hit on 5s. I'll probably wound on not that. So I did nothing back. And then, yeah, you can consolidate and, yeah, that'll end your turn, I guess.
Okay.
Cool. Morale. Morale is a thing with Ripper Swarms. They have leadership 4 and I've lost 2. He's gone. There we go. You can consolidate onto the objective now. Okay, so turn 5 for the Tyranids. We're at the end game. So 4, my Swarm Lord, not 4. What's his name? Thanos. Thanos the Swarm Lord has come out of hiding now. Because he thinks this is his moment. So he's coming forwards. I might give up some assassinate points, but that's fine. Those Termagants have just ran down the road over there. And everything else has stayed still. I'm not doing the action with my Hive Guard. I want them shooting things, so that's fine. I'm going to start off the Psychic phase with a nice Psychic Interrogation into a Lieutenant again. So that's 3 points. There we go. So I've maxed Psychic Interrogation. It's actually a really nice secondary. I like that if you've got lots of Psychers. And then the shooting phase, he's going to make himself move again. Okay, and the Swarm Lord is now there. He says that's his signal. Stop investigating it. And, yeah, you don't really want to argue with him. Right, X-Crin. He's going to shoot into your 3 Eradicators. All 12 shots, hitting on 3s. Okay, that wasn't as great as last time. And he's going to be winning them on 3s. And each one's -3, 2 damage. So you got 4 6-up saves. So 2 of them are dead. Okay, that's fine. And then I'm going to start shooting the Hive Guard into this unit of aggressors here. Because if I start shooting them, you can take these guys away and then you'll be able to get there to investigate signal. Obviously, to investigate the signal, you'll have to kill the Swarm Lord as well now anyway. But you do have lots of Melter. So, shouldn't be much of a problem. But anyway, let's kill these guys, because they've got flamers, they're nasty. Let's kill them. So let's shoot 12 Hive Guard shots at some Gravis dudes. They hit on 3s. And they'll be winning on 3s. Oh, I dropped one. And that is 6, 7, 8 at -2, and I ignore cover. So, what's that? 8 5-ups. Made half of them. That's quite good. 4d3. So first guy dead. Next guy not dead. Not dead. And then now he's dead. So I've killed 2. So there's 4 of them left. Excellent. Okay. Well, I guess I'll spend my last 2 CP. I'll shoot them again.
And now they're below 5 models. I'll transhuman them.
You're going to transhuman them now? Okay. Try and keep them alive. Because there's 4 left now, isn't there?
Yeah.
Okay, so hit them with freeze. I'm winning on 4 now because now they're transhumaned. What made a difference? 3 5-up saves. Save 1. D3, he's dead. And 1 takes a wound. So I've killed 3 in total and wounded 1. And I've killed 2 eradicators. Okay. Right, moving on to the final charge phase for the Tyranids. Swarmlord's going to charge the Eradicator and the Lieutenant. I need a 6 to get them both. So here we go. I've made it. Excellent. He's going to go around like that. Stay away from your captain. Because, you know, actually, to be honest, I wouldn't mind if you're heroically intervened. Wouldn't mind if you're heroically intervened if you're a apothecary either, to be honest. So he's got 6 attacks. I'm going to put 2 into your Eradicator,
Okay.
and 4 into your Lieutenant.
Cool.
And then his tail attack's going to go into the Lieutenant as well. Let's start with the Eradicator. He hits on 2s. And he's going to be ruining him on freeze. But that's fine, because that's -3, flat 3 damage. You got a 6 up, and the Eradicator's dead. Oh! Damn it! I needed to kill both of them for my Synaptic Insight secondary. Okay, so the 4 into the Lieutenant, 2s, and then freeze, and that's a mortal wound in addition. And then he's got a Storm Shield,
Yep.
so 3 4+ invulnerable saves. So he's taken 3 damage from that, and the mortal wounds, that's 4.
Which is 5+, which he does take.
So he's taken 4 wounds. Did he only have? No, he had 5. He's Primaris.
Yeah.
But I've got my tail attack, which was going into him as well.
Okay.
Which hits. Doesn't wound. Damn it! He's failed to kill either of them. Okay, fine. Alright, well, I guess you can hit my Swarmlord.
Right.
I kept him safe for this very moment, and he's let me down.
Eradicator, Sergeant.
Well, you're going to punch me first with the Eradicator. Yeah. Okay, fine.
Assume 5s.
5s, yeah. Okay,
Nope.
so he doesn't do anything. Okay. The Lieutenant might.
Lieutenant.
It's on 2s. And then he's... Yeah, you're going to be 5s to wound again. 2! Okay. But I have 3+ invulnerable saves in combat. So, what's his weapon? Is it a Mastercrafted sword, yeah? So 2 shrugs. He's lost a wound. Okay. Down to 9. And he failed to kill either of them. Brilliant. Okay, well, that's the end of Tyranids Turn 5. I guess we'll be back for Salamanders. Not Salamanders, Storm Giants Turn 5. I mean, they're sort of Salamanders.
Yeah.
Right, here we are at Turn 5 for the Storm Giants. And command phase, nothing happened because you're getting your points at the end of your turn because you went second. So that's the thing. In terms of movements, well, you decided to swarm the Swarmlords. These guys are doing the action again because they've got nothing else to do now. Eradicator stayed there. Those guys walked through the wall just because, basically. And then you've started moving your other aggressors, your captain, and everyone around the Swarmlord. And the apothecary's done a bit of medication to your Lieutenant. Because he was a bit poorly. Yeah. Probably from that interrogation you got. Yeah. And then getting hit by big swords.
Large doses of aspirin.
Yes, lots of aspirin. So yeah, shooting phase. Yeah. You have some pistols.
Yeah. So if we shoot the Neo Velcrite on the Lieutenant.
Yep. So, okay. Well, they both hit. 5s to wound?
5s, we're looking for 6s.
No.
The Eradicator.
Yeah, he's got a pistol, yeah.
Doesn't wound.
You can reroll that because Lieutenant. Oh, he does wound. It's -1, 4 up. 6 up shrug. Yeah, there we go. That Eradicator should be dead, so, you know, but he's not.
And then what we're going to charge in the aggressors and the captain into the Stormlord.
Did you want the Apothecary to go in as well? Just for good measure?
It may not be able to fit. Let's move those guys in.
Okay, well, we'll do some charges, move some stuff in, and then we'll be back. Okay, charges complete. We had space for the Apothecary, so we went in, because he's got a big jam he's going to distract me. You're going to start with the aggressors, and you've done strength for the Primarch?
Yeah, so 2 things in it. +1 strength, which isn't going to make a massive amount of difference here, but 6s to wound do double damage.
Yeah, so damage 4 power fists. Yeah. It sounds painful.
So we've got lots of wounds to get through.
Giving him a good fisting from the rear. Okay, so lots of attacks with the aggressors, hit on 4s.
So 4s.
Rerolling those 1s.
Rerolling the 1s.
Captain's being busy. So you've dropped a few, but it's not too bad. And then you're going to be wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s. That Lieutenant again, look. Glad you got him.
So
there's A2 in there, but that's it. Okay. And there's A6.
So there's 1 6, which is 4 damage. It goes through. And then 8.
Okay.
2 damage.
Let's do the 1 6. Brilliant. Okay, so that's 4 shrugs for in a minute. And then I've got 8s. That damage 2. 3 up in vulnerable saves. So 3 of them, so that's 6 more. So I've got 10 shrugs. 4, 8, 10. I've got 9 wounds. I need to make 2 6s. I'll make 2 6s. I have a wound left. That's fine because you wanted your captain to finish him off, didn't you? So that's still on the cards.
Use his new Gravis fighting stances.
Yes.
So
I would love to interrupt you, but I can't.
So he's got 5 attacks on his profile, 6 is he charged, 2 extras because he's going to use his power sword, which is not mastercraft anymore.
No, it's a fancy more attack sword.
So 2s.
Yes. Oh, missed 2 already. It's going well.
And then
winning on 5s.
Yeah, so 5s.
Just 2.
It's 2.
I can make 2 free ups, surely. I have. He's alive. You got your Apothecary?
And the Lieutenant. Probably a bit more useful to use the Lieutenant.
Yeah, but I will attack before the Lieutenant because he didn't charge.
That's true.
So it's the Apothecary or bust, right, probably. Can he take down a Swarm Lord? 5s to wound. Reroll the... Oh no, we can't. He's a character. 81? Or does it matter, does it? Free for having vulnerable saves. Both just damage 1, aren't they?
Yep.
Oh my god, will the Apothecary take the glory? He has! He's killed him! Does he get mad? No. What did he do? Like, just chuck some bandages at him? Oh dear. Maybe he gave him a jab in the arm, but it wasn't medication, it was something else. Or maybe it was medication, but it just has a strange effect on Tyranids. Okay, so the Apothecary's killed the Swarm Lord.
The outcome everyone expected from the beginning.
Yes, yes, exactly. And then you can consolidate on things and get within the centre for over moment points and such. And you've got assassinate points as well for that. So we'll work out the points, and then I guess we'll be back. Okay, so we're back. We've done some maths. We've done some math hammer at the end of a game of Warhammer. Funny that. And we worked out some points. So let's start off with the Salamanders. So primary, you got 40 something? Can't remember. You got a decent amount on primary because you maxed in the final turn for 12 and then 2 for the action. So that was quite good. Oath for moment, you got 14. You only dropped 1 point on Oath in the end because Oath's the sort of thing where you can sort of catch up towards the end of the game because you can get 4 a turn if you're lucky. And you've got 13 on Assassinate because you've killed all my characters. And you've got nothing for Investigate Signal.
And we've decided that being slow is not good for investigating signals.
No, not really. No. Okay, so the Storm Giants finish on 71 once we've added on the Temper Painting score, which isn't bad considering you had 1 secondary where you got nothing. Yeah. So that's pretty good. Tyranids, I got 44 for my primary. I think I only dropped one primary point in the end. And then I got 9 for Engage, 15 for Psychic Interrogation, because I interrogated that lieutenant pretty much the entire game and then failed to kill him. And I got nothing for Synaptic Insights, which, as I suspected at the start of the game, is an absolutely rubbish secondary objective. Because your killer units aren't necessarily always Synapse, and the fact you have to kill at least a few models to start scoring, it's just not very good. Like, first turn I smitted a couple of guys. Smote? I don't know. I smited some people. The Trigon even killed a Leviathan by itself. Didn't even get a point. Because that was just added in 3 on the tally, and I needed at least a tally of 4. And then this, yeah. So, it's a rubbish secondary, don't take it. Wait for the Codex. And the Tyranids finished on 78 after paint score. So it was 7 points in it. It's a lot closer than I thought it would be after my big sort of board control push in the early couple of turns. But you killed me off and then started sort of slowly trundling forwards, mostly advancing, but still quite slow because Gravis. So yeah, very close game. Thanks for the game, Dan.
That's right.
And thanks everyone for watching.